Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining us today for this insightful session on CRM for entrepreneurs from leads to loyal customer. My name is Shiv Singh Patel, and I will be your host and narrator for today's webinar. I'm the project lead at Prushal Technology Private Limited, where we work closely with startups, enterprises, institutions to build technology driven, customer centric solutions. Today's webinar is designed specially for entrepreneurs, startup founders, MSME owners, and business leaders who want to streamline their sales, improve customer experience, and scale their business using the right CRM strategy. In today's competitive market, managing customer is no longer optional. It's critical. Many businesses still rely on spreadsheet, WhatsApp messages, or their memory for follow-up, which often leads to lost opportunities and inconsistent customer experience. Through today's session, we aim to understand why CRM is business necessity, learn from real-world customer experience insights, see a practical CRM demo in action. To make this session impactful, we have two distinguished speakers joining us today. Inviting first speaker, Mr. Kushal Sharma, sir, where Director Prushal Technology Private Limited. He has been actively involved in building technology solution focused on CRM implementation, digital transformation, and business process optimization for startups and growing enterprises. In this session, he will walk us through live CRM demo showing how leads are captured and managed, how sales pipelines are tracked, how follow-ups and customer data are centralized, and how CRM helps entrepreneurs gain visibility and control over their business. So this demo will help us to connect the concept discussed so far with real actionable implementation. So Mr. Kushal Sharma, over to you for the CRM and its demonstration. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Um, Very good morning to everyone. And we will be having a small demo of one tool. And this is tool which our team is developing. So it'll be like you can create your own account and you can start working in this particular tool. And also, I would talk about CRM, and this talk is at very introductory level. Those who are beginners into digital transformation of their businesses. So this is a small part of that. So let us try to understand about CRM first, and then followed by we will have a demo as well. So, CRM basically stands for Customer Relationship Management, and businesses rely a lot on good customers. So, this is an overview of a product which we are developing and where we can give you an early access without any cost involved. So, in this particular presentation, I'll be giving you the overview where it will focus on managing the employees. Employees here essentially are sales employees, business development employees, and managing the leads. So it will involve users such as admin user. So CRM is a software where when you register or you take this particular software, maybe you can purchase it or you can take it on rental basis. So normally there are two options to take up the CRM. Most of the cloud-based solutions, if you see, they are on rental basis. You may have to pay monthly rent or you may have to pay a yearly subscription amount to the company, and then you get the access. So as soon as you get the access, the first thing you get is an admin account. So this admin account allows you to handle the overall functionalities of the CRM. Now, admins are having privileges to create many one or more employees users in the CRM. And then these employees, as I told, can be a sales personnel, for example. Now, what these sales personnel will do, they will initiate the lead management, and they'll be able to track the conversations, manage the sales activities with the help of the CRM. Let us move ahead. So, yeah. So in the CRM, we will get an option of adding employees, user authentication, and role definition. So let me go to the URL. So this is the URL, that is crm.prushal.com. So this is the link you can start to work with. And once you type in this link, this page will get open. Now, because it is the first time you are coming to this particular page, so you need to click on register here. Once you click on register, it is going to ask you a couple of details. As of now, I will be creating an account for, let's say, I'll create it for one of our foundations, so which is named as Quench, Quest, SOCIAL, Social, FOUNDA Foundation. So this is one of the company which I have named here. Now, company address. So as of now, I will put the company address as Wagholi, Pune. Now, company type. So here we need to select the type of the company which we have. So I'll select incorporation, and company contact email here I need to give. So in the contact email, as of now, I'll be giving my personal email to it. So let me give my personal email here. So I have given my personal email. Now, first name, I will write my name, last name, and then admin username. So I can keep it simply as admin email. So I'll try to keep it same at the rate. Okay. Now create the password. So let me create the password. Okay. And then register. So you can see that the account has been successfully created. After creating the account, here I need to put the email ID. So I'm putting the email ID and password, sign in. So this is how I'm able to create my account here, and I'm able to sign in, and this is the dashboard. Now, so this account is admin user account. Now I can add employees over here. So for adding the employees, this is the dashboard page. This page is currently under development, and therefore we are not able to see any summaries over here. It gives all the summaries of the leads, all the sales closed, employees to the admin. And this dashboard is also customized. An employee will see a different dashboard, and admin will see a different dashboard. So there are different levels. Here, if you see, we have an option of leads. Currently, we do not have any lead data over here. So it is empty. Then here you can see we have employees. So employees are also not yet uh, onboarded. So we do not see any data about the employees also. Then this is profile. So I have not edited anything. So I can basically update the profile and then log out. So very simplistic view we can see. Now I will go to employees over here, and I have an option of adding an employee. So if I click here, so it gives me an option to add the employee. Now here we can see we have a role. So I'll click on the role. So the role says admin, sales, developer, digital marketing, other. Let's say I'm having a sales role and the designation is sales executive. So I have entered sales executive over here. Username, let me give a username as, let me give some dummy name, or okay, let me just give name as Ruby. And now password, first name, Ruby Jane. And here I'll put some email ID as of now. Mobile number, I'll just put my mobile number. Gender, date of birth, I'll select. Okay. So here joining date, and now you can see that compulsory sections you need to fill and other sections you may avoid. So permanent address, compulsory sections are already filled, and I'll add. So it says I need to add. Okay, if required, I can upload the photo as well. Okay, employee's photo. So I don't have the photo. So what I will do is I'll just add any photo, probably this one. Okay, one photo I will add here. And anything compulsory which is left out, we can check on that. Pune, Mahastra, Maharashtra. Okay, and save. Failed to add employee. Okay, is there anything left? So I'll just add more details. Let's say joining date is this. Other things I don't see is compulsory. Anything else? Okay, maybe I'll have to enter some more details. So end date is okay. I'll just put this XYZ, XYZ. PAN number I'll put, Aadhaar number I'll put, bank details, account number, CC code, emergency contact. Okay. So some other compulsory fields must have been there, I think. Okay, some issue is coming. So I'll just cancel it out, and let me just refresh this once, and I'll try one more time. Sales, designation, username, password, first name, last name, and email, mobile number, gender, then date of birth. Okay, so you can see that the employee has been added. Probably some internet or some connectivity issue must have been there. So you can see one employee has got added. Now I will open another private window. Okay, and here also I'll just write. Okay, so employees. Okay, in this private window, it is already logged in. I'll open another browser so that yes, we can try here. So crm.pushul.com. So this browser you can see this is not logged in. And in this browser, we are already logged in. And this is admin user. Admin has added one employee named Ruby Jane. So here I will put the email address and I'll put the password and click on sign in. So you can see that I'm able to sign in here and the dashboard is under development. As I told you, it will appear after the team releases it. But here options, if you see, this is welcome Ruby Jane and leads option, profile option, and logout option. However, if you see at admin level, we have dashboard, leads, employees, and profile. So this employees option is given to the admin. So similar way, if you see that admin will get more options as compared to the employees. Now, let's say there is some lead which has come to the admin level. So what admin can do is admin can add that particular lead. So this is an option under lead section, add lead. So admin will be able to add the lead. For example, let's say the lead is from XYZ Private Limited. Lead is from this company and some description. So lead requires uh, an online PORTL portal for let's say shipping. So if they require an online portal for shipping. Okay. So in this particular case, status, let's say new lead, now assigned to. So we have only one employee as of now. So it will get assigned to that employee and submit. So you can see that there is one entry, serial number one, ID is LD006, company name is XYZ Private Limited, description, online portal for shipping, status is new, created by, so as of now it is null because we have not put any name for the admin. That's why it is named as null. And it is assigned to Ruby Jane. Now, here, if I go to Ruby Jane's account and if I click on lead, you can see that because it is assigned to Ruby Jane, Ruby is able to see this particular lead under her portal as well. Now, Ruby can update the information about this lead. For example, now it's a qualified lead and update. So it is a qualified lead now. Okay. And Ruby is having a word with this particular client. So Ruby can click on the follow up and can add the follow up. So let's say Ruby had a call today and they discussed in detail. So SOW is DIS discussed, then COMMERCI commercials are finalized. So Ruby can write the comment. Okay, Neeraj is the Spock. Okay, so she can write some comments and add it over here. So you can see that on January 2nd, 11:45 a.m., there was a follow-up call, and that follow-up call, the description or the brief or MOM is written over here. Now, if there is further thing, so second follow-up can also be okay written over here, and maybe okay, this is second follow-up. So I've just written this way. and I'll add. So if you see that, what is happening here, that person is able to add the follow up, and this helps. Let's say after a month also, if this particular person is again having a word with this XYZ Private Limited, so all the history is here. Okay, now going back to the admins panel. So similar way, more leads can be added and more employees can be added over here, and that lead can be managed by this particular respective employee. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. So here if we see that the admin level user gets an access to adding employees, authenticating the user, defining the roles of the users. So all of these options are given to the admin user. Now, what all operations can be done? So lead creation, follow up entries, and the dashboard will come up with the real-time tracking in a summary format. Now, sometimes it might happen that, let's say, one employee leaves the company and there is some new employee coming up as a sales executive. So, admin gets an option to manage the leads assignment. So, they can assign it to one sales executive. And if that sales executive is not available now, so they have an option to assign it to some other sales executive also. So this normally requires in day-to-day operations that leads should get allocated to some or the other customer care manager or sales executive. So that option or facility is given to the admin. Then monitoring performance. The admin will also get through the CRM that how all the sales employees are performing. Now user management. So admin has got that facility to manage user, whether it is at lead level or whether it is at the employee level. Now, person will get personalized leads visibility. So if I am sales executive, I'll only get the leads which I am managing and other leads will not be visible to me. Lead status tracking. So, with timely follow-ups will help the salesperson to keep track of all the communication which is happening with the lead. And also he can change the status, like whether it is new lead, whether it is qualified lead, whether it is closed. So all the statuses can be managed by the salesperson. Then this helps in efficient workflow where the sales team each individual's performance can be tracked, and as a whole team also performance can be tracked. I had shown you, and I'll just encourage you that you can try it out by going to crm.prushal.com, and there you can create. And once you connect with us, we will open up more features for you. As of now, I have just shown you that how you can create the account and how admin user access can help you to create an account for all of your employees who are working into sales, business development, digital marketing, and then they can start creating new leads into it. So for more, we can individually connect on this and we can discuss further. So that was the small quick demo of a free tool. So free as of now, you can use it freely. Now I will hand it over back to Mr. Shiv to take it further. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kushal sir, for this wonderful and smooth demo of this CRM. Now, I would like to introduce our second guest speaker, Miss Lakshmita Lamani. She is currently associated with Honeywell International India Private Limited as a customer experience manager, and she brings over 12 years of rich experiences in supply chain operation, end-to-end order management lifecycle, business operations, driving customer satisfaction at scale. And in addition to her corporate expertise, she's also a communication trainer and team coach, helping professionals and team build stronger customer centric and communication capabilities. Her practical exposure to customer experience management in a global organization makes her insights extremely valuable for entrepreneurs who want to build long-term customer relationship, not just close sales. We are truly honored to have her with us today. Miss Lakshmita Lamani, we warmly welcome you and invite you to share your insights with our audience. Over to you, Lakshmita ji.
Thank you, Shivji, for such a beautiful introduction, and thank you, team, for having me here. It's an honor to speak on such a platform. Uh, I'm going to take a case example. This customer was like we had this customer already ruling the automotive business when it had a big name, and we were not doing business with them. So my business head went to the portal. We are already using CRM portal, my organization and the previous organizations are already using this portal. He goes back, sees the files, what was the last conversation, who the person were talking, and somehow he reinitiated the talk, the discussion, and he found out that there were mails and inquiries flowing between the two organizations, but nobody was attempting to go sit, listen to the customer, ask what the challenges are, and then how we can come into the picture. And after, once my business head identified that this customer is an opportunity for a business, with 1.5 years continuously sticking to that customer, we closed the deal with them. And this is such a huge news after 25 years. Nobody has touched that customer for 25 years. But this business head went down, stayed with it, worked it around, and we closed a deal. So that is the potential, the records, the customer, if you keep it in a portal like the CRM, this dashboard, if you have all those details in place, and then you can start from that where it had ended, and if you take that from there, you can dive in, pitch in, and get your business. So that's how powerful it is. And initially, now this example I am giving you of an automotive business. So once you are connected to a customer in an automotive business, for 10 years, your business is fixed. For 10 years, your customer will not look up to any other for the supply of the materials, whatever your product is, it will not look up to anybody else, because the tech giants, like let's say Tata Motors is there, Mahindra's is there, so these will not want modifications in your product, right? So you see the longevity for 25 years, the records were there in the portal, in the dashboard, but nobody was working on it. And plus the conversation we took ahead. Second point, that. Third, what was missing? The missing was the communication part. There were flow-ins, like say inquiries and leads were coming, but then the next part was missing. So that is how, this is how such a profitable, it brings profit, it builds relations. Third is you really need to study your customers nowadays. You really need to know the patterns and the flow of business they're going to do today, and also about the future. So when we do business with customers, I usually study my customers um, in terms of data, in terms of how they are placed right now, and how are they going to grow in the future. Let's say my customer has a potential of growing at a 10 or 15%. I am very superbly happy to be a part of it of 5% because I am fixed for like 10 years or 20 years. I'm going to be sticking with that customer. So that is in terms of growth and expansion. Another example is we were already doing a business with this customer. They were our A customers, and it was pretty stagnant. The business was fixed and stagnant. But the moment this customer expanded and they opened a new plant, again we pitched in there, saying that you are expanding it and we want to be a part of it, because we saw the potential. We studied the customers of for so many years, and that's how you also become the part of the growth. The way the customer grows, you expands, you also grow along with them, expand with them, be in the market uh, for what you are. So that is one thing in terms of business. This tool has been helpful a lot. Another thing is, when there are new customers, you with the details here mentioned in this dashboard, verification, new customers or the customers who are there in market, they may fall out in terms of background verification, legalities. So this data, when you store, when you have a designated office place, and when do the background check. So verifier, this tool also helps us to verify the genuinity and the legality of the organizations we are going to do business. So that is another thing. And yeah, that's how this tool has been done. Is advantages. You can reap out so many benefits of it. We have already been doing it. And I often use this dashboard to see if my customers, to keep on reviewing. Every year we review our customers to see how much potential they have, and based on that we calculate our numbers, that how much are we going to expand. That's pretty much it. Another thing is customers will work with people they like. That's a very basic human thing, and people miss on this, that if you if you like talk to them, you go and meet them, and if they like you, probability of they doing business with you is more than people who are just behind the screen, sending leads and only quotations. That is the power of, I have the privilege of that. I meet my customers, I know their challenges, I know how they uh, continuous feedback sessions from them, monthly feedback sessions I have with them. And yeah, so that's from me, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Lakshmita, for clearly highlighting why CRMs are so important. And that gave us a great understanding of why CRM matters in the first place. So, on that note, thank you to both our speaker, Mr. Kushal Sharma and Ms. Lakshmita Lamani, and to everyone who joined us today. We truly appreciate your time and participation. Have a great day ahead and wishing you continued success in turning your leads into loyal customers. Thank you, everyone.